Heaven I too. This is the final topic for this strong, and it's not a. It's the last but not least for this strong. It is to expand from the African series. Now we're going to South America. This video is about Brazil, Ecuador, and Argentina, as well as a couple other honorable mentions. You know, Chile and Guyana, blah blah blah. South America in totality, but in specific, Brazil, Ecuador, and Argentina. We know Brazil has some of the largest population of so-called black people after Nigeria. Brazil has committed the biggest crimes against humanity, some of the biggest crimes against humanity. They killed thousands of indigenous tribes that live in the Amazon forest, as well as Ecuador, as well as even Argentina, in different forested areas or indigenous tribes that lived in harmony with the earth, that lived, I don't want to keep saying harmony, they lived one with the earth because they knew they were the earth and the earth was them. You see, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. So any of us that destroy the earth is symbolic. If you destroy the earth, you're actually destroying yourself. I'm going to even say it in a way where a religious person can get what I'm saying. If you destroy nature, you are actually destroying God's creation. So if you destroy God's creation, there's judgment on you. We think that we're separate from nature. Now, if you are separate from nature, you're actually separated from God. You're separated from Allah. You're separated from the Most High. You are separated from your source of life itself. So let's not destroy nature. Let's find a way where we can return to a space where we are stewards of nature, meaning taking care of that which takes care of us. So Brazil, you have judgment, big judgment. You're afraid of your little forest fires in the Amazon? Oh, don't even worry. The amount of judgment on you is beyond measure. Payment. You indigenous tribes, maybe you don't even watch YouTube. You might not hear this. Though these tribes, they don't even have to hear me. They're feeling me inside of their cells, inside of their DNA, inside of every living crevice inside of their being. And they will be fine. Don't worry, you indigenous tribes. Just keep on holding on to the faith. Don't submit to the beast. Don't submit to the world. You don't have to be inside of Brazil City and all of these Babylon places. Ecuador, you destroy and cut millions of trees, and then you're logging. You send so much hardwood to these different Babylon countries. You know, the Amazon represent like one of the lungs. I said this in a previous video that what they call the Congo Basin, which is a progo, not a Congo. Remember pros and cons. But the Congo Basin represent one of the lungs for the breathing of the earth. The Amazon represent another lung for the breathing of the earth. Now, when you cut the trees, you're actually cutting the fibers within the lungs. So you're lowering the level of oxygen. You might think you're just cutting trees for your business and your livelihood, but you're actually destroying your livelihood. You're going to make it less possible for you to live. And that is all I will say on this topic. Brazil, you have debt. Ecuador, you have debt. Argentina, and all of South America. Every Babylon country, you have debt to pay. Submit to the rule and the order of the Most High. New Earth Order. God out here like Roy. Aye, bye.